What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, good people? I hope y'all holidays was wonderful, man. Your boy looking kind of ratchet. You know what I'm saying? We down here in Houston, Texas, and the water situation. But this your boy Heavy. I'm the host, Heavy underscore 713, host of the Heavy Hour. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm new to the YouTube, so I'm just doing it the way I feel like doing my thing. So as you read the title, you see what it say, Justin for Fallon. I watch, if y'all don't know who they are, identical, two brothers. Man, y'all go subscribe. Y'all go follow them, man. Them some great dudes, man. So watch the story the other night that really touched my heart because I'm a parent. I'm a father of three children. And after hearing that story, I don't know about y'all, but all the parents in the world, it's our job, or it should be our job, to protect our children at all costs. Um, as fathers, man, the kids depend on us to be there for them, be there to lead them and guide them in the right way, man. And for any child that has a father that would, potentially cause them some harm, that child definitely doesn't deserve that, man. So for all the parents out there, go give your kids a hug and a kiss, man. Let them know you love them. So, as identical, if you haven't seen it, you can go to their page and you can go to their Instagram page. They have a video from a mother from Chicago, Illinois, I believe. I'm not gonna say the baby's full name because nobody's been arrested yet, but you can go to Identical TV on Instagram and you can watch the video. This young mother sent a video to Identical, and basically the video was stating that her 3-year-old child was in was basically in the hands of the father. She was at work, and from what Identical them explained, she gets a phone call from him stating, "I'm sorry." Ain't explained nothing, just called her, "Hey, I'm sorry." So if what um the baby's in the hospital, choked over on some cereal. So in the video, the mother explains going to the hospital, talk with the doctors, watching her baby. They're trying to keep the baby alive, bring the baby back to life. Later found out baby had blood trauma to the head, damage, physical, some form of physical uh, abuse, a gash over the eye. The blood swelled up the face. I'm not a doctor, so again, you can go watch the video yourself. Swelled up the baby's head to where the chin was no longer there. The mother posted pictures on the video as well. So if you watch the video, please, do it not with a weak stomach. So again, after seeing all that, the mother made it clear that she went and asked the police about, what's going on with the baby's case. And, like most police in most cities, especially when it deals with us as black people, there's no justice. There's no one really jumping out the chair to really get something done or want to see something done. Not saying that they're not, but it just seems like, as always, we'll call you when we get something, and that call never comes. So this particular mother went talked to the police, went talked to trying to get some justice, figuring out, okay, well, what caused this? You know what I'm saying? No arrests have been made. And again, let's remind you, she was at work when this took place. The baby was with the father. So, and I'm watching Identical right now to watch the full video again. So you'll hear them in the background. Shout out to Identical. Um, if you haven't seen the video, again, you can go to Identical TV on Instagram. Tell them Heavy sent you. It ain't about us. You know, that's one thing that I respect about these brothers. You know, they got a quote saying family over fame. So and I can agree with that. Um this is not about us as YouTubers. This is not about us as, trying to get a bunch of likes and run numbers up. This is about a 3-year-old child lost his life. No one's talking about it. This is a case I didn't even know about. And they made that clear too. They did not know about it either. Had it not been for the mother reaching out and bringing her own light to this situation, we wouldn't be talking about it today. But the fact that it happened, the fact that she had enough courage to reach out to Identical, the fact that Identical had enough courage to say, okay, you reached out to us. Clearly, you looking for some help. Clearly, you seen something in us. Clearly, okay, we're going to get something done if we can't get nothing done. So Identical put out they, again, they put out their live. And, as a father, if you go see the title, it's mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, um, justice for Vallen. If you understand real, recognize real, there ain't nothing to be explained about it. So, the reason I made this post is to help bring the light to this situation. We see what's going on with all these other cases. They're all over the news, all over social media. But when you have a case like this where there's no coverage, the mother stated that they're trying to wait till the laws change out there so they can get swept under the rug. It becomes a duty of the public or the people to make some noise so we can get some justice. Now, again, I don't know if the father, whatever happened, that baby was last in the father's hands, last in his care, and now he's nowhere to be found or not speaking out, and his mother is crying out for help. And I think that we on this YouTube world all owe it to other people more than ourselves to always be a voice for those that can't speak. Now, this brother was 3 years old. This young king got his life snuffed out under him for no reason. Regardless, whatever the reason is, regardless if someone was frustrated because a 3-year-old was getting on your nerves, regardless if they was tired because a 3-year-old wouldn't go to sleep, regardless, whatever the fact it was, it didn't warrant it or deserve for a 3-year-old to lose his life. And then this whole thing, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? Oh, Junior at the hospital choked on some cereal. Come on, man. We're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. We're not falling for the hokey doke. We got people in our community, the individuals we know, rotten apples, bad people, no good in them. And we know that they doing all kind of wrong. And they causing hurt to our family for no reason. And we won't stand up and say that. And I believe that technology and social media needs to be used for good purposes, not for destruction. And so to bring light to Fallon, he deserved it. He deserves someone to look into this case. He deserves the public to stand up and speak for him because he can't speak for himself. We want answers. We want to understand, one, where's the father? Why is the father not speaking out? The mother speaking out. And I believe that it was stated that someone had been telling the mother, leave it alone. Just be quiet about it. Whoever's told her that, we want to know, why would you tell a mother of a 3-year-old child that she done just lost her baby to be quiet about it? Sweet, like, leave that alone. This the type of world we living in. So again, man, um, it hurts to hear these type of stories, because again, for every parent that has a child, you know what it is about your child. So just think about a mother that she's at work, working hard. And the crazy part about it, we can make our own narratives about this. Here it is, you got a mother, a black mother, working. Here it is, you got a father that probably ain't got no job, probably sitting around smoking and chilling all day, and he gotta watch the baby. 3 year old. And we all know 3 year olds, man. 3 year olds gonna do what 3 year olds do. They gonna rumble around, they gonna fuck with some shit. They gonna get it. So you gotta be a parent and watch them. You gotta be able to tell them, stop that, sit down, hey, be quiet. Oh, you want something to eat? This, that, and other. But here it is. You got this young baby in the hands of probably a volatile individual that ain't never been loved, never been shown how to be gentle and how to parent or none of that. And you want this baby to be quiet, or you want this baby to sit down, you want this baby to go to sleep, and this baby not doing what you wanted. So what do? You put your hands on this child, man. Weak, coward coach. That's what we are. This is what we have come to. Young males black males that don't have no spine. Bruh, this mother out here screaming for help, and this father nowhere to be found. Ain't said nothing, ain't seen no video, but all this mother's been told, hey, it ain't nothing we can do. We don't have enough evidence. Clearly the police didn't bring him in for a question. Clearly the police didn't have him down there and say, hey, we need you to come down to the station and make a statement. Clearly somebody, so again, justice for Vallen, man. This little 3-year-old king lost his life for whatever reason. It wasn't the right reason, man. As a parent, man, when I send my kids or allow them to go other places, man, I'm always on edge. I tell my wife all the time, hey, we need to go with them. Family, sports, when they go to sporting events and the coach or whatever is like, hey, I'll come pick them up. That don't never sit right with me. One of us need to be there, you know. And again, you can hear identical in the background. These brothers, man, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have made this video. And again, it ain't about us. It's about justice for Vallen. If you all heard about this story, again, 3-year-old was in the care of his father while his mother was at work. His father calls, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what? Oh, the baby choked on some cereal. The baby at the hospital, he choked on some cereal. The mother gets there, and it ain't what it is. Same situation with Miss Robinson, where they say, hey, she died over drinking a bunch of alcohol, but then when autopsy come back, she got a fracture, broken spine, you know what I'm saying, and neck. Come on, man. It's 2022. We not living in buffoonery. We not accepting the banana in the tailpipe. This father need to come out. Somebody need to question this father and find out exactly what happened. The baby was in your care. And again, I don't have all the facts. But I'm not gonna say allegedly, because at the end of the day, if this mother put this video out, these are only from what I saw her actually say. And I would hate that a mother would put something out if it wasn't true. So I'm not gonna say allegedly. If I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. And I'm not doing it with any intent. But again, I'ma stand by what I stand on. I stand on 10 all day long. When it comes to children, all bets is off, man. When it comes to kids, all hands is off, man. You do not mess with children. I'm old school. You don't mess with older people. You don't mess with women, and you damn sure don't mess with the children. You got an issue with a young individual. That's who you got the issue with. For us not to be able to understand that it's some wicked shit going on right now in life, and at least we can do is protect our babies. Is keep our harm away from them. So again, to this father, wherever you at, you need to say something. You need to open your mouth, sir. Whatever happened, you need to man up and tell the truth. You need to look into your soul and ask God to forgive you. And you need to come forward. This mother shouldn't have to deal and carry this pain and this load by herself. What were you doing in the midst of, so say, the baby choking on cereal? Were you asleep? Were you not there? Because clearly we already know that it was something else. It was some hands been put on the child. Ain't no way no cereal gonna swell up, blood in your head and your shit swell up and you can't see their chin. It was some abuse going on somewhere. And for every mother out there that you got a fucked up baby father, that's on you if you don't keep that child protected and keep that child away from that man. Same thing goes for the women. Men, if you know you got a crazy baby mama and you know that she can get violent with these kids, that's on you if you don't protect them babies. Them babies don't deserve that. Especially when we know the individuals that's fucked up and we got kids with them and we steady trying to push these kids off on these fucked up individuals knowing that they'll do anything to get back at you and they'll use them kids first. It's fucked up, but y'all know this shit. So again, wherever that father's at, somebody need to have that father down there. And I'm one of them people, I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't with this, so I'm in the street life shit, so I got to give you a pass, just don't get caught type shit. No, I don't do that shit. I had a way of thinking when I was younger, but nigga, I don't do that type of shit. I'm not giving nobody no pass because they some street niggas or this, that, and the other. No, if you did some fuck shit, you gotta pay for that shit. That's the type of shit I want. If I did some fuck shit, I got to pay for that. I got the whatever. So I'm not getting. I'm tired of seeing people. Oh, just don't get caught, my nigga. You should have. No, nigga. If you rob somebody, you hurt somebody, you wrong, my nigga. And you got to pay for that. You kill somebody, you wrong. So I hope that this baby get justice. I hope that the traction, if it ain't from one of us, it's from one of you. The people out there that know what happened about that story. I hope y'all get out there and get the news to report this story. I hope that someone goes out there where that baby died in Chicago, Illinois, I believe. I hope y'all go to that police station and get it riled up and get them police to open this case and figure out what the fuck happened to Vallen, 3-year old, in the care of his father. Mother's at work. Father calls mother and says, I'm sorry. Baby in the hospital, choked on cereal. Mother gets to the hospital. Doctors, baby died. They tried to save this baby. Baby, I believe, dies. They give autopsy and she finds out bleeding in the skull. How the fuck do you go from choking on cereal to bleeding in the skull? Mark across your face. Chin, face swell up so much from the pressure of the blood or whatever to where you can't see the motherfucking chin. And you mean to tell me you had the nerve to fix your motherfucking lips to say the baby choked on some cereal? This the type of shit we dealing with in the community. This the type of shit we dealing with. That ain't right, man. It ain't cool. This baby deserved justice, just like Takeoff deserved justice, just like Miss Robinson deserved justice, just like Young Dolph deserved justice, just like everybody that done lost somebody by the hands or guns or something with somebody that done took somebody else's life unwrongfully. Again, if you stand in your ground, that's a totally different situation. But this shit right here, as a parent, that shit fucked me up to hear that shit. It fucked me up. Watching Identical, explain the whole situation, then go see the video. I had to watch that video over 5 times. Because I had to make sure it was real. I had to feel it. It had to touch me. It touched me, but I just wanted to make sure that But after watching that video 5 times, hearing that mother cry about, hey, I'm not going to get in full detail after her showing a picture of that baby and then seeing that baby in the hospital. It's fucked up shit. And if you see this video, share it. You see the Identical video, share it. If you go to their YouTube page, Identical TV, and watch that video of that mother that sent them. And this is the crazy part. When you go, when somebody comes out their way, if you know the story, and I ain't trying to preach to none of y'all, but if you know the story of the woman with the issue of blood, she said, just if I could just touch the hem of Jesus' garment, I'll be made whole. And she had to crawl through all these people. She had to go through all these people just to get to Jesus. And when she reached out, she was able to touch the hem of his garment. And mind you, I could believe she was getting stepped on, getting pushed down, getting pushed back. People telling her to get the hell out the way. The master don't want to talk to you, this, that, and other. But she had enough faith that if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I'll be made whole. And when she finally touched it, the story goes that she was made whole instantly. And Jesus stopped and said, who touched me? He said he felt it released from him and he hadn't even gave her permission. And that's what this mother is doing with this story. She had to go through the cops out there, whoever was telling her to be quiet about it. She was going through all these people and being quiet about this situation until she had to reach out. Probably had people telling her, don't go to YouTube with that. Probably people telling her, don't go to social media with that. We don't know who told her that. But she said somebody, she couldn't be quiet no more. So she had to reach through all this shit. And she had to find 2 brothers. She reached out to Identical. You know what I'm saying? And when she reached out to Identical, from their own words, they figured she reached out to them because she felt like they could make something happen. They could do something. Who knows what they thought? Well, they made it clear they didn't know what the fuck. But they knew one thing. If we fuck with some good-hearted people, we can at least put it on the people's heart that they would do something if we did something. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm not doing this video for me. Don't care if it don't get but 1 like. Don't care if it get 1 view. But if you see this video, you see the title, share the video so that we can get some light shed on Lil Vallen, so we can get the ball rolling to figure out why answers have not been answered. In this situation, the hospital, it was your duty to call to have his father brought in. If that baby was with that father last, it was your duty to call the police. And it was the police's duty to get that father in for questioning and figure out what the fuck happened. We don't know all the facts, but what we do know, this mother was at work. This father had the baby with him. Now the baby dead. So for me, from identical to me, from me, heavy underscore 713 the heavy hour to you. Make a post about Vallen. Justice for Vallen. We want to know what happened, and we want somebody held accountable. I believe that 2022 going forward, we don't want to keep seeing innocent people, babies, mothers, fathers, young men, young women. We tired of seeing people innocent people killed and nothing done about it. We want to see justice. We want people to be held accountable, and we want those individuals to know out there in the world that if you do something to somebody for no reason, for some heinous shit, street shit, it don't matter. You don't have no right to take nobody's life, man. That's why we got a system that's supposed to be able to be upheld by the law. This baby didn't deserve to lose his life. And the individual or motherfuckers that had something to do with it, they deserve to be locked up, deserve to be in jail, deserve to be held accountable. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot of times these type of stories won't get the recognition that it needed, but that's what news is about. News is about providing true stories, providing true information, and we are in a world right now where clickbaiting, um, changing false narratives, giving out false information. This is the world. This is the world we in. Nobody want to speak the real no more. Don't nobody want to speak the truth no more. This shit is fucked up. This 3-year-old baby lost his life heinously by the hands of somebody. And yeah, we point out the dad because if the dad made that phone call, that means the baby was in your possession. If the baby supposedly choked out cereal, brother, wherever the fuck you at, clearly you lied. Clearly you lied. Clearly you lied. Clearly, once they got the autopsy back, clearly the autopsy shows something different. To that mother, we pray for you and your family and your loss. And I encourage you to continue to stand strong. I encourage you to continue to use your voice. You can't be quiet about this, because at the end of the day, the moment you be quiet, that's the moment Vallen's voice is censored, is shut. But you gotta continue to keep talking. You gotta make your story get out there. You gotta keep fighting for your baby like you're doing. And I encourage you, whatever it takes to get justice for Vallen, you make them people do their job. You make that father open up his mouth and come forward. Shit. That baby didn't deserve that. All these kids out here that's getting abused. All these kids. And another thing, I'm going to say this and I'm going to do another video because I'm going to address NBA Youngboy and Schmurder. I'm going to address you two. Y'all got some nerve. Both of y'all. Yeah. That's another video. That ain't even for this video. But y'all got some nerve. Both of y'all. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, bro. But again, for baby Vallen, we gonna rock for you, baby. You just as popular, just as a superstar, just like Takeoff, R.I.P. Takeoff, Young Dolph, R.I.P. Young Dolph, Miss Robinson, Shaquilla Robinson, R.I.P. Just as valuable, baby. So again, just know that you got people out here, man, that's gonna continue to speak on your behalf. And I pray, man, we able to come together and really make a voice for you. I pray that we able to shed some light on this situation. To that mother, you gotta stand strong, baby. You can't take no for an answer. You gotta continue to keep going. You gotta continue to keep walking. You gotta continue to keep talking with every breath in your body that God is giving you. You gotta stand up for your baby. You gotta make them hospital people get on the phone call. You got to make them police get on the phone call. And you got to make that father get on the phone call. Somebody got to come forward and answer for this. To everybody in the world, we thank you. We love you. We pray that all of y'all be safe, and we pray that your families be safe. I'm your boy Heavy _ 713. This is the Heavy Hour. We out. R.I.P. Vallen. May God bless you, brother. Young king, may your spirit be in the hands of the Most High, and may your voice be heard. Amen.